tastePINK, and I'm hyped about the new LaFlare lace closure on cap. It is changing the game. You can make a wig in the fraction of the time. No more sewing your lace closure down. It's already prepared for you. Do you see this look I'm giving you? I'm going to show you start to finish how to create your own wig. It's too easy. And of course, I had to team up with SAMSBEAUTY for this awesome giveaway where 2 lucky winners could take home the lace closure and cap and 3 bundles. Be sure to check out the video still or the description box for rules on how to enter, but be aware you must have Instagram to participate. Now, for everything that you'll need to achieve this look, I'll link in the description box, so be sure to check it out. You know I got you. Now, SAMSBEAUTY is rolling out the LaFlare lace closure on cap, and they offer 7 different variations. I am going to be working with the Brazilian Virgin Remy human hair 12-inch deep 4x4 lace closure on cap. Girl, that was a mouthful. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is hot. This is it, okay? Do you see the mesh material, the elastic band around the circumference? It has adjustable straps, but low-key mine fell off. I don't even know how that happened. I didn't even do anything. So just to let you know, full disclosure. But it very much mimics the spandex dome wig cap construction, but better, more ventilated, and it fits better. And the free parting lace closure is everything, but the hairline is gonna need a little bit of love, girl. To begin, I'm just putting the lace closure on cap onto my canvas blockhead. This is one of my favorite blockheads to use, and I'm going to secure the elastic band around the perimeter with T-pins. Trust me, it makes all the difference. Now I'm going to take the point of the T-pin and push it through the weft and place the weft just above the elastic band. You want to secure the position around from ear to ear for this first track that we're doing. Now I'm going to push the curved needle through the front edge of the weft, and then I'm going to bring it through a few holes on the mesh cap. Now, when it comes to stitching, it's all about figuring out what works best for you. I believe I'm doing a lock stitch method. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong. This is the handwork that is best for me and what makes me feel more comfortable. So I highly encourage you guys to do what makes you feel most comfortable. I did not sew around the elastic band because I did not want to alter the fit of the cap. It fit my big head perfectly. So that was very important. I'm beginning with an 18-inch bundle just to let you guys know, and once you get to the opposite side of the cap where the ear should be, I'm going to remove the T-pin and I'm going to push the curved needle through the weft and then through the mesh cap. Now I'm going to pull the remainder of the weft over, and I want to fold the weft over tightly. I'm going to use my finger to make sure that I press this in place and then use a T-pin to secure it. I highly encourage beginners to fold their wefts versus cutting unless you want to seal your wefts. I'm going to figure out the placement of the remainder of the tracks. You can do 1 finger width, 1.5 finger widths, or 2 finger widths apart. It really depends on your resources and how many bundles you have. So don't feel bad about if you just have 2 bundles or 2.5 bundles. Make it work. I encourage you guys to stitch very close together. Again, you want to make sure that it's neat. The T-pins are there to keep your placement on point. If you want to have very nicely sewn wefts, take your time. And again, you guys will see me fold over the weft once more. And once you get into a groove, you get a lot faster. I haven't made a wig in over 2 years because it is intimidating to me. As much as I do hair, I often shy away from this, but this whole process made it super easy. And whenever you're ending your thread, be sure to knot it about 2 to 3 times and then cut the excess. I know sometimes people look at you like, oh, you do hair, so you must be like superb at everything, but this is one of my weak areas that I'm really trying to strengthen and get better at. Guys, I'm trying, okay? This is the end of the 18-inch bundle, so I'm just cutting the very little excess that I have, and you want to make sure that you push your curved needle through the edge of the weft and the mesh cap to really sew it down and keep it in place. You don't want it to be flappy or bulky or to create problems when you're sewing the remainder of your bundles. This is where I'm going to begin sewing the 16-inch bundle in, and I'm actually going to begin doubling my wefts. I know some people discourage this, or they do the opposite where they double the wefts near the nape, but I like to do the opposite because the crown is the widest point of your head, and I like more volume in this area. If you have more hair at the crown, it will trickle down and ultimately create volume everywhere behind it, if that makes sense. Now, sewing double wefts is very easy. I'm sewing super close together. You want to make sure that you're taking the needle and you're hitting the base of both wefts with your needle, just to make sure, you know, you're sewing both of them together onto the cap. And as you guys can see, I did the double wefts up to the very tippy top of the closure. Like, I'm not on the closure, I'm right behind it because we still have one more weft to sew in. Yes, I'm packing it in. Now, this is the last weft, and as you guys can see, I'm sewing the single weft very close to the lace closure. It's kind of difficult, but you got to get up on that lace closure. You want it to be tight, seamless, flawless. You don't want it to be bulky. I actually went over the last single weft twice because I wanted to make sure it was flat, there was no bulk, and that it flowed beautifully with the closure and the rest of the unit. Now, once I was done, I wanted to work on the lace closure because it needs some love. I'm going to take my rat tail and create a section of a little bit of hair at the front, and this is where you can tweeze the hair and create the illusion of baby hairs. You can trim them down to suit your style. Make sure to run your comb through the hair because you will have shed hair, and I'm using hair shears to just give it a nice trim, very natural. But this is not all I'm going to do. I'm going to go back in and create another section. I'm going to repeat this 2 to 3 more times. You want it to look very natural. And I'm just removing the lace. Super easy. And I highly recommend removing that black sheath that sits directly under the lace. You can leave it there, but it may be visible. So I just think it's there to protect the lace. But girl, once you remove it, it's lit. Now I'm going to wash my unit in cool water, which I highly recommend. And I'm using my favorite conditioner by Theory. It's the smoothing conditioner. It's everything. And then I'm going to follow up by adding jojoba oil. Afterwards, I'm going to put the hair into a bag and let it set for 45 minutes to an hour for maximum hydration. I wanted to show you guys how I style my wig. You guys always ask. Of course, I did cut it off camera, but as far as the volume, spray a little bit of water, then go in with the Giovanni foaming mousse. This is the best mousse for curly hair. Do you guys see the definition? It's insane. This will also provide hold on the hair, but if you want to reduce the volume, definitely use this. You guys will see once I apply this mousse, if you don't like super huge volume, or if you like your curls to be like popping, this is the mousse to use. Now I'm going to let this air dry for about an hour, and then I'm just going to trim up the ends in the meantime. I'm just going to mist it with a little bit of water, use my fingers to tease apart the curls, because then I'm going in with my shampoo comb. You guys will see how I maximize the volume on this unit. It's super easy. Just make sure that you're holding the hair as you comb it. Don't just rake it through. And I did not use Got2b glue to secure this wig. It's just sitting there, okay? And I'm telling you guys, put a little bit of pressed powder in your parting space that matches your complexion, and you're good to go. This is it for the girls and boys of the world. This lace closure on cap will change your life. You better make sure that you enter that giveaway. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe, join the family. It's lit. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you gonna buy this? What do you think? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.